6 goals. And then as you head further back, Ricardo Jerez makes his second consecutive start with Jason Smith there. The only concern, though, Derek Gebhard not in the squad tonight due to precautionary. It is Chattanooga in the maroon kits. They'll be going from left to right. Forward Madison in the pink, right to left. And we are underway. First of 3 scheduled meetings, and yet another Jaeger Cup tussle. It is Chattanooga in the maroon kits. They'll be going from left to right. Forward Madison in the pink, right to left. And we are underway. In Chattanooga, we've flirted with a 96-year rainfall record for the month of May. We're just hoping it holds out. Here's Hernandez, charging to the byline, back across, and knocked in! A flying start for Chattanooga, and Matt Bentley on the score sheet again. Well, who else but that man, number 10? Matt Bentley, just a poacher's finish. You see Pedro Hernandez dart this across, just wins the foot race with Michael Chilaka, and does enough to usher it over the goal line. What a dangerous ball this is. Bentley pouncing, and a 7th in all comps. Hernandez bashes it goalward, narrowly over the bar. An excellent effort. Well, for a moment, many would have thought it rippled the top of the net, and that it did, just on the wrong side of the bar. And there is the halftime whistle. Well, Chattanooga gets off to the flying start. Matt Bentley adding his 7th in all comps and opening the scoring. City Red Wolves in USL League 2. An opportunity to make an impact. And we are back underway here from CHI Memorial Stadium. Will it be Chattanooga notching their 3rd consecutive win in all competitions against a league foe? Viater delivers this in. Kinsner with issues clearing. Madison also making a change at the break. It is Dietrich out for Carrera Garcia, and the midfield pairing that has become oh so familiar for Forward Madison fans of Carrera Garcia and John Murphy Jr. reunited in the center of the park. So Dietrich gets 45 minutes in his first start since that prolonged absence. And he's replaced by a former Chattanooga Red Wolf himself in Jose Carrera Garcia, who is best known for that 2022 campaign in which he was an all-league first-teamer, a key cog and key architect of that run to the 2022 USL League One final. Garcia, low driver off the post. How about this? Chris Garcia didn't have a lot of venom in this, in which they fell behind and found a late equalizer. Well, if they were to find an equalizer, given Jägermeister Cup rules, that would signify a penalty shootout to determine who gets an extra point in the standings. How about that, fan? A rather crafty catch. Of course, we are a ways off that, both time-wise and scoreline-wise. Carrera Garcia from afar! It's off the post! Galindrez appeals for handball, and the referee points to the spot. Chaos, but Edson Carvajal showing no hesitation. Well, what a rip this was from Boyce converts, and Madison is level with 20 to play. Lacking opportunities in the final third, Devin Boyce takes his chance with aplomb. 1-1 between Chattanooga and Forward Madison. Well, you get your look once again at the handball. It will be a topic of controversy in the midweek. But Devin Boyce ignoring all of that noise if it comes down to a knockdown, drag-it-out war. on the pitch. And would take my side over anyone, but he also knows there is a level of hustle with this Madison bunch. Will be a gritty final quarter of an hour, no doubt. Faraday Sosa. Great challenge from Ramos. Boyce, the goal scorer. Well, remember, if this ends level, we would head to spot kicks to determine who has an additional point in the standings. It's become a much more real proposition now. Bortman. Inviting ball. Falls for Villader. It was worth an effort. Smith appeared to have it covered anyways, though. Fell quite kindly. It's a really decent touch from Damia Villader. Here towards Vasquez. And now ushering it wide. Space for Ramos on the break. Has numbers as well. Pass Boyce. Ramos down in the area. Appeals for penalty that are waved away by Edson Carvajal. And I believe he's made the right decision on this occasion. Was that the moment for Chattanooga? Villader. Al-Hassan. May have to go at it himself. Laying it off. Bentley from afar! Just wide. Bentley in plenty of space. Just trying to pick out the far corner. The two teams share the spoils in round 2 of Jägermeister Cup action. Frustration for a Chattanooga side that jumped out in front and boasted the better XG, but Madison a very strong response in the second half. Carrera Garcia against Jason Smith. And Carrera Garcia tucks it in. Goes for placement and places to perfection. Well taken. Just sends Smith the wrong way. Stutter step, and very well placed indeed. Top left corner, make it 6 of 6 for the perfect man from 12 yards. Our goal scorer tonight hesitated, the stutter step. A former USL League One winner himself back in the day. Long run up from Villader. And it's saved by Smith. Madison blinks first. Smith guesses the right way. It's comfortably in his reach. And in his first shootout of his career, he comes up huge. Ricardo Jerez, of course, was Chattanooga's goalkeeper for those 3 Open Cup shootouts. And it is Wynan Wessels who will take the second penalty for Chattanooga. Has yet to attempt one this season because he missed the first 8 matches due to a preseason injury. Can Wessels give Chattanooga the early advantage? Yes, he can! Confidently struck. No flinching from the moment by Wynan Wessels. Driving it in. Leveled the scoreline tonight. And he rolls it in here. A perfect 3 of 3 on the year now for Devin Boyce. And Madison still has life in the shootout. Well, this time he doesn't go for power. Can Shipman produce a route back for the Mingos? Vasquez right down the middle. Still a narrow edge for Chattanooga Red Wolves. And if they make their remaining 2 penalties, they will secure that additional point to keep Madison within striking distance. If he misses, the Mingos are on the brink. Murphy against Smith. And it's saved by Smith again! There is something in the water with Chattanooga and penalty shootouts. Another stop by Smith. Reads Murphy's eyes to perfection, and Chattanooga one kick away from sealing it. The onus falls on Joshua Ramos. If he scores, Chattanooga secures the additional point. And they win a fourth shootout in as many attempts. Ramos has not attempted a penalty this season. It is a much different lineup to the 5 we're used to seeing this season from Chattanooga Red Wolves. Ramos to seal the deal. And he does! Chattanooga perfect from the spot, and they remain perfect in penalty shootouts. The additional point for the Red Wolves tonight. Another long run up, just waiting for Shipman to bite.